Sure. Okay, and just in case I get disconnected or anything, just go ahead, Mustafa, so you're in charge. Um, inshallah, once we finish, or once you finish the summary for us, chapter 9 summary, the main questions, just pick people to answer or anyone to answer, and then we'll move on to our in-class contest. Okay, is that clear, Mustafa?
That's clear,
Is my
Professor.
voice clear?
Yeah. May I have the summary for
Okay,
chapter 9?
wonderful. Okay, would you like me to send it over?
Yeah, I would appreciate it.
Okay, I'm going to send it on the Telegram group.
All right.
Here we go. This is chapter 9 summary. Okay, my internet connection is very fragile. المحاضرة أيضا. Perfect. يلا Mustafa, go ahead.
Chapter 9 summary. How to make a speech. Question number 1. Why should you be asked to make a speech? Who would like to answer? Anyone?
May I?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay, well, maybe to have a better grade in the class, or sometimes to explain an idea that you like to explain it to a student, or also you have a topic, and that topic is like popular. It's famous around the world. So you have to say your opinion about this topic. So you're going to write your opinion. You're going to say your opinion, told your opinion to the students in order just to to make them know your opinion about the topic that is popular in the world or something.
That's lovely, Karar. Thank you. Haider, would
Thank you.
you like to add something to this question?
Hi. Actually, I wanted to say that there are four main purposes that Karar said somehow, but as we call them in the name, for entertaining, for instructing, for persuading, and for inspiring.
Exactly. Thanks, both of you. Question number 2. What are the advantages of being able to speak? Does anyone want to answer this question? Please raise your hands. Anyone else besides Haider? Alright. I guess Haider again. Go for it.
Okay. Actually, there are some purposes that gives you the advantage if you know how to speak. One of them is getting better grades in the class. One of them is talking the town council of increasing your property taxes, and also talking the top management into the buying of your plans.
Wonderful, Haider. Excellent. Question number 3. How does one research their topic thoroughly? Please, those who want to answer, raise your hands. Alright, Karar, go ahead.
Yes. Thank you. Well, I would like to if I want to write our topic, I would like to make a research, a quick one actually, because the most um the most sentences is going to be my opinion. But I'm going to research in articles or websites or books, and in particular, I mean, books is very like good source, an excellent source to write about your topic, your subject. And also, in addition to that, um, you have your opinion, and you have to make your opinion. It's not like the book that you have took the I mean, I don't know how to say it, but when you took something from the book, the resource, to write about your topic, it's not going to be the same. You have to rephrase, reword them. You have to write them, not copy paste. You have to write them as your opinion as well. So you have to write. You have to write the speech in general and specific your opinion. It's not like something paste or copy paste from a book, from website, from an article, etc. Not like this.
So in other ways, avoid plagiarism. Well done, Karar. Thank you.
Exactly.
Of course, you can express your own opinion and rephrase it as long as you're not changing the material or adding some stuff that aren't scientifically wrong. So as long as you keep the correct material, you're good to go. Alright, moving on to question number 4. What are some good tips to take into consideration when giving a speech? Yusuf, would you like to answer this one?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I need to tell about this question by 2 tips. Just don't be shy, don't be worried. So imagine there is a lot of students in front of you, and you have a speech to say it. So there is a RAM inside your mind. It tells you it should be good, it should be perfect. Don't be make it. Don't rule it. So you just be relaxed and don't worry. Take a deep breath, and everything will be okay. And for me, as Professor Maha said, I need a tank of water to to make my speech good.
Well, those are some excellent tips, Yusuf. Well done. Moving on to question number 5. What are the basic parts of any speech? We have Saba. Saba, would you like to answer this one?
Yes, please. Good morning. The basics part of any successful speech is we have 3 basics parts. in يعني 35 35 40 و 45 we have introduction, main body, and summation. Like obviously every successful speech should have an introduction, which is something quick and give the whole given the idea good vibes from the beginning, give it a good summary, but it should be quick. The main body, it is when we talk about the whole thing that we are talking about, the whole speech. And the summation is the ending, which is really important thing of the speech, because and these 3 parts are really important thing of every speech, because we cannot randomly go with a speech randomly. We should make it organized.
That's excellent. That's wonderful, Saba. Thank you so much. And you also gave a indication to where the answer is. That was amazing. Moving on to question number 6. How can one overcome stage frights? Would anyone like to answer this question? Anyone except Karar? Alright, we have Maytham. Maytham, go ahead.
And it's to come over of the fright of stage. I think it's good preparation for the speech, not just memorizing word by word, just to concept the whole idea, and more practice for the speech in front of some audience, or even if you're family, just to go to the تدخل الأجواء.
For sure, Maytham. And one also should have faith in his ideas, his presentation, and all of that.
Exactly.
Alright, moving to the synonyms. We have Professor Maha. Do you want to take the synonyms, or do you have something to say? Please go ahead.
No, I was just wondering if the students would like to share their own experiences with stage fright, okay, and how they have overcome this particular phase when giving a speech. I'm sure a lot of people have done so. بس يوسف نعرف يشرب له تانكي مال مي. ها البقية, how do you guys get over stage fright? يعني for me personally, I just block out everyone before me. I see everyone as a haze, and I don't like lock eyes with anyone or focus on anyone. يعني that's what I do to get over stage fright. It doesn't always
Professor.
work, but it's a good one. Okay, let's listen to Shahad. Yes, go ahead, Mustafa. You're in the jalsa.
Yeah, for sure. Shahad, please go ahead. Tell us about your experience.
Well, my experience when I was like 9 years old, I stepped on the stage and I wasn't afraid, but I don't know why I'm afraid right now to talk in front of people. I don't know what's wrong with me, really. Is it because I haven't experienced since a long time? I don't know. So I wasn't afraid when I was child, but I am now actually.
I think as children we don't have much to consider regarding such topics and such presentations.
Though it was really a lot there, and I wasn't afraid at all.
Professor Maha, please, you have something to say?
Yeah, I think children are not so subconscious as adults are. They don't take everything into consideration at all. And they do whatever they do spontaneously. So everything that you do spontaneously, يعني, I think it comes without worry or fear. So I think that might be the reason, Shahid. Okay? Just my opinion. Okay, go ahead.
Exactly, Professor.
May I?
We have Karar, yeah? Please go ahead.
Yes. Thank you. Well, 6 months ago, I was presented as a professor to explain poetry in the same college, in our college. Just at the beginning, I felt really afraid of talking, but then I was really funny and I I was joking with the students. Actually, this is what makes the presentation is really like يعني خفيف مو ما كان بيش stress يعني the presentation was funny and I was joking with the student. Also, the questions that I asked them, most of them they would like to answer. Otherwise, the professor, Miss Zainab, was also had a question and asked students. She asked some students, but not all of them would like to answer. But I was like, I used this way to be funny, to be to joking with the students, to make them feel that I am a student like them. I'm not like a professor. Also also the professor. I think it could be to make them feel not afraid, not shy to participate, not feel stress of the material that we're studying. So I mean, it was really funny. This is my experience.
Taking advantage of such things are actually a good way to give speeches and etc. Well done, Karar. Thank you for your participation. Moving on to Sabah Ali.
Yes, I'm here. So with public speech, actually, I am like really familiar with these things because I love speech in public and in front of a lot of people. And whenever there is a lot of people, I would love to be presented in public speech or any speech. Usually, I get afraid just in the few minutes in the beginning, but like after that I would be familiar with the whole thing that going on. I put my whole soul literally with any speech that I am trying to make a point. And we did have this thing like maybe 3 weeks ago. when you and me, Mustafa, participate in the poetry class. Like, I did find some videos of me, like my friends take to me. I was really serious, but at the same time, I was trying to prove my point. So I believe with the stage frightening, I use this technique that make me love what I'm doing. So whatever the sequences is, I'm loving what I'm doing. So even if I tripped or even if I were like embarrassed, I love what I'm doing. It's fine. It's all a lesson, I guess.
Well, what a wonderful experience, Saba, and it was an honor standing there and the poetry, just giving the speech. It was a wonderful experience.
Yeah, I know. Thank you.
Yeah.
It was really wonderful because like we have really different opinions, but we really decided in a really wonderful way.
It was a wonderful one. All right, moving to me, I guess. I would like to talk about my experience. Whenever I give a speech and I get nervous or stage frightened, I just focus on my topic and the points that I'm gonna present. I don't look at the audience, I just look or just go back in my head to the ideas that I have gathered, to the points that I want to talk about. It really helps distract your mind of the audience that are there. So yeah, there is that. Alright. I guess no one else would like to participate in this question. So moving on to the synonyms. Shahad Ali, would you like to read the synonyms for us?
Sorry?
The synonyms. Would you like to read the synonyms for us? Number 7. Your hand is raised. Alright, maybe Saba Ali?
Yeah.
Yeah. please go ahead.
So should I read them, like give you the information in English and Arabic
Yeah.
and مرادف يعني بالعربي? Okay.
Yeah.
The United, I think this is how I say it.
The uninitiated. Yeah.
Oh my God, this is really difficult. How I say it again?
Uninitiated.
Okay, that's that one. Yeah. People doing something for the first time. I think this is called المبتدئين in Arabic. Taking town council out of, convincing government officials that something is bad idea. I think الاقتراحات, if it's right.
It's more of a persuasion إن هم يقنعون الكونسلز عم يغيرون رأيهم أو إنه شغلة مو زينة. So more of a persuasion, إقناع هنا. Yes, please go ahead.
يقدر يجي بمعنى إنه يعني تظاهر I think.
معنى شنو؟
مظاهرات ضد الجوفرمنت أو هي
No,
مجرد اقتراحات.
No, talking the town council of. When you talk someone out of something means you are persuading them not to do it. So when we talk town council not to do something, we talk them out of it. We convince
okay.
them not to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I got it. Taking top management into convincing your bosses that something is a good idea. إقناع. Here. Articulated topic. Talk about subject.
Talk about a subject means to form or start a topic about or some sort of meaning.
Yeah, I don't think that have like فد كلمة معينة in Arabic.
You can use English, that's fine, as long as you give the exact meaning.
Yeah.
Number 5.
Oh, okay. Just screen. Light-hearted in tone, amusing, not serious. I think something مرح. It could be like, right?
It's not something serious, yes.
Yeah, like نوع من المرح أو ما نقدر نقول مزاح because راح يكون كلش بعيد عن المعنى. So maybe مرح حيكون مرح شي مرح. Did not show the story. Funny story. intense, purpose,
Purposes,
ضرورة,
yes.
purposes, نوايا أو ضرورة. I think I'm gonna be done here.
Alright. Who would like to continue?
Okay.
Shahad, are you with us or? Alright, Shahad isn't with us. So, number 8, I'm gonna continue them. Make their words sound spontaneous. Speak very naturally like they're having a conversation. Being spontaneous معناها إنه تكون عفوي. Add lip speech or add lip speech, sorry. Public talk that is not prepared in advance. It means improvising speeches. Brevity is an asset, sorry. Shortness in a good thing. معناها إنه يكون عندك قصور أو تقصير في شغلة مناسبة أو زينة. Peek out, look out timidly. I don't know what that means really. If anyone does, please open your mics and tell us.
I don't know the exact word in Arabic, but when you peek out, أعتقد يختلس النظر in Arabic. I think.
I don't know, maybe. It could be true. You could be right.
Let's ask our expert in Arabic. يعرف نفسه.
Haider, are you there?
Hi there. Actually, I didn't get the exact meaning of the word, which means that to fake a look.
No, it means when someone peeks out. أعتقد بالعربي يختلس النظر. I think so.
Yes.
Okay.
I googled it, Sir Mustafa, and yes, as Miss Maha said, it's يختلس النظر or something like that.
Wonderful.
Yay, I'm an expert.
You are, Miss.
Indeed.
That's why you're the professor. Alright, number 12. Filled to the rafters means full of people, crowded or
يعني بالعربي شنو؟ rafters.
مزدحم؟
هو مزدحم بس literal meaning rafters شنو هن؟ يعني when the stadium is filled to the rafters, what does that mean?
Is it too many audience?
Yes, it is.
متروس
Yes,
لما العيون احنا بتسميتنا يعني بالعامية.
شنو ما فهمت ميثم شنو هي
لما العيون يعني هيك حلو يعني هيك large.
اي حلو ممتاز excellent ميثم wonderful. Okay.
Alright, moving on to number 13. The so-called butterflies, nervous feeling in one's stomach اللي هي مثل القشعريرة. Number 14, keyed up, it means excited and nervous, متحمس ومتوتر شوية. Number 15, fright, frozen, it means very nervous or scared, معناها كلش متوتر أو خائف. Number 8, understanding multi-word verbs. What are multi-word verbs? Does anyone like to answer this? Yes, Professor?
Sorry, Mustafa. I think previously we talked about phrasal verbs, right?
Yes.
In previous chapters. Yeah. So there's a difference between phrasal verbs and multi-word verbs. And يعني there are similarities and differences at the same time. So go ahead, Mustafa. Explain for us what multi-word verbs are. And
all right. Multi-word verbs are made of a verb and one or more other words. So basically it consists of a verb or one or two more words. These verbs have a special meaning which is different from the meaning of the individual words. For example, in the sentence below, the verb talk out of means convince not to. You see Saba, that's here. Talk out of means convince not to.
زين اكو عكسها مصطفى اللي هي someone into doing something.
Exactly, that's the opposite of it.
Okay, so talking someone out of something and talking someone into something. Okay?
So إقناع يعني.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly. To talk someone into something means to convince them. To talk someone out of something, it means the exact opposite. Okay? Trying to convince them not to. Uh-huh.
Being able to speak well can mean talking the town council out of increasing your property taxes. That's an example of talking somebody out of something. All right. Then, do they carry special meaning and how? We said that they carry a special meaning because it's different from the meaning of the individual words. And what are the types of multi-words verbs? A phrasal verb is one of type of multi-word verb. A phrasal verb is formed with a verb plus an adverbial. For example, fill in, we have a verb and adverbial in. Turn on or bring up or work out. Another type is a phrasal prepositional verb, is another type of multi-word verb. It is formed with a verb plus adverbial plus a preposition. So the first one was verb plus adverbial, whereas the second one is verb plus adverbial plus preposition. For example, get out of, or look forward to, or come up with. Those are some examples.
So if we were to ask Mustafa, what is the difference between phrasal verbs and multi-word verbs? How would you answer?
Multi-word
Or
verbs, the meaning in...
what's the relationship between them?
Alright. As for the, I think, multi-word verbs, the meaning of the individual words is different.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas the phrasal verbs are not different. Is not different. It has the same meaning as the written words in it.
That could be, yep, that could be one point. What else?
Alright,
I think
the
it's
phrasal verbs contains verb, an adverb, whereas multi-word verbs contain verb plus adverbial or verb plus adverbial plus preposition. That's the main distinction between them.
Okay, أعتقد الجواب موجود هو بالparagraph if you look at it. Let's see your other students. Okay, who would like to answer?
Please, anyone raise your hand if you would like to answer this question.
Can you repeat it, Mustafa, please? The internet is too bad here.
The difference between multi-word verbs and phrasal verbs, right, Professor?
Yep.
Sorry, is the question quite correct? That phrasal verb is a type of multi-verbs.
That's part of the answer, Haider. That's part of the answer. That the relationship between them is a type of inclusion relationship. One is the umbrella term, and another is a subtype or an inclusion of the other. So as Haider has said, phrasal verbs are part of multi-word verbs. فإذا عندنا الumbrella term اللي هو multi-word verbs, and there were different types. One type of multi-word verbs is known as the phrasal verbs. يعني the phrasal verbs يتساوى ويا other types such as phrasal prepositional verbs, etc. Okay. Another thing that you should keep in mind is that usually phrasal verbs يعني consist of two words. Okay. Multi-word verbs may exceed the limit to 3 or 4. Okay. And some of the differences Mustafa also mentioned, but that was the main part basically, that phrasal verbs are part or a part of multi-word verbs. Okay? Clear?
All right, yeah, clear, Professor.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful. Would you like to do the exercise?
Yeah, for sure. exercise B, right?
I was thinking of A.
Alright, yeah, okay. We have exercise A. Scan the reading on page 83 to 85 to find the missing words or words in each verb below. Then match each verb to a definition on the right. The first one is already solved. Talk out of. It means convince not to. Number 2. Anyone would like to solve this one? Alright, we have Karar. Please go ahead.
Yes. Number 2, talk into. It's obvious. That's the opposite of talk out. It is convince to do something.
Talk someone into. It means to convince. Right, good.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3.
Yes.
Who would like to solve number 3? Haider, please go ahead.
Number 3, find out. D, learn.
Find out. It means learn. Exactly, yes. Number 4, round. Alright, we have Karar again. Karar, go ahead.
Yes. Hi again. Okay. 4, round out is complete. A.
Round out means to complete. A. Alright, number 5, we have Shahad Ali. Shahad, please go ahead.
Yes. Number 5. Break. Sorry. Is it break or break?
Break.
Break. Sorry. What's wrong with me? I don't know.
It's fine, it's fine.
Anyways, it's C. Separate into.
No, like what's the break what? What's the continuance?
Oh. Sorry, I forgot.
It's fine. Does anyone
Yes.
Alright, yes, Karar, go ahead.
May I? Yes. Well, the first blank break down. It's easy, Shahid. Break down and break into.
Which means what?
It means C. Separate into.
Separate into. Break down.
Separate
It
into.
means separate into. Professor, is that
Can
correct?
I solve the last one?
Just a second.
Yes. Yes, Mustafa.
Alright, since it's missing 2 words. Break down into, not just break down. Break down into means to separate
Yeah.
into. That's correct. Wonderful, Karar. Yeah.
Or break up into. Break up into, the same thing. To break something up into yani smaller parts. Yeah.
Alright, okay. The final one starts. Karar, you wanted to solve this one as well, so go ahead. It's yours.
Yes, thank you. Well, it is so easy. Start off. It means begin.
Start off, which means begin. That's excellent. Alright, moving to exercise B.
No need. Let's move on to the reading skill, exactly, and that's how to understand or how to specify headings in a passage and what are their importance. Okay, go ahead, Mustafa.
Number 9, understanding text organization, headings. What is a heading? Sabah, would you like to answer this one?
I think we should read it first. Let's read the paragraph about understanding text organization and headings, and then we'll move on to answering the questions.
Yeah, for sure,
Okay.
for sure. Sabah, do you want to read it first? Or should
Let's listen to Jannat. Let's listen to Jannat. Sorry, Sabah.
Okay,
Yes,
Jannat,
miss.
go ahead,
Thank
please.
you. Understanding text organization headings. You can use headings to help you understand text organization, the structure of a reading passage. A heading is a small group of words that serves as a title for a paragraph or several paragraphs. Headings help you skim a reading to understand the big picture or scan it to find specific information. Example, how to pick a topic. You were probably asked to speak in the first place in the hope that you would be able to articulate a topic that you know something about. Still, it helps to find out about your audience first. Who are they? Why are they there? What are they interested in? How much do you already know about your subject? How to plan what to say. Here is where you must do your homework.
Wonderful, Jannat. That's excellent. So scrolling back to our question, what is a heading? Do you want to answer it?
May I? Yes.
We'll see other students who've participated
Yeah.
a lot.
Of course. Yes.
Yeah. All right, Saba.
So headings is used to help to understand the text, organization, the structure of the reading passage, to like help understand it. The first line.
Yeah, and a heading is a small group of words that serves as a little title for a paragraph or several paragraphs. It's highlighted.
And heading helps the skim
Yeah.
reading understand. Yeah.
All right. What are headings used for? You have mentioned this, Sabah. You just mentioned it. Yes, Professor?
Just a question. What's the difference between a heading and a title?
May I?
Go ahead, please. Yeah.
So title give our passage or our paragraph a name, but the headings is informations, a little informations or a group of paragraphs that help to scan the paragraph, not give a name.
Okay, that could be part of the answer. Excellent, Sabah. Wonderful.
Professor, a title can be, a title is for the whole paragraph or the whole essay, whereas a heading could be a subordinate one for a secondary one for a certain paragraph, not the whole text.
Wonderful. Exactly. Do you guys remember the parts of a paragraph or the parts of a composition that we studied in first grade?
Introduction.
Remember the sandwich?
The introduction, I think, the topic, supporting sentences, the conclusion sentence.
Something like that. You're missing the first part after the title. It's known as
topic sentence.
Excellent. So we have the topic sentence or the introductory paragraph. Excellent. Wonderful. Good memory. So these are essential basically in any paragraph and in any composition. Sometimes you can have only one title, and that's the title of the paragraph or the composition. At times when your composition is lengthy, okay, and it includes several subtopics, or you want to divide them up, it would be better to use headings, okay? كأنما الheadings will give a short information about each paragraph, but the whole paragraph. اللي ما له خلق يقرأ الباراجراف, اللي ما له خلق يقرأ الcomposition as a whole might only read a specific paragraph within it. Okay, when you give your paragraph a heading, it would be easier for your viewers or your readers. Okay, so that's basically the importance of headings. If I put on the passage, chapter 9 passage, you're going to see that there are different subheadings. Whichever one you are interested in, you want to know, for example, how to pick a topic, or you want to know, for example, how to plan it, how to search for it. So you're going to read that paragraph in particular. Okay, so these are known as headings or subheadings within a composition or a passage. Excellent. Do we have anything else?
I think we're finished with this chapter.
I think we are. Okay, Mustafa, I sent you a PDF file. Could you please share that with us?
Yeah, for sure. Just a second.
For yourself. Okay, this is an in-class contest. Before you, there are almost 25 to 26 topics. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call out a name, and then I'm going to call out a number with that name. Okay, when you give your name, please say yes. And then I'm going to give you a number, and you are going to speak. And when I say speak, I mean speak to yourself, as if you're speaking to yourself. What are your thoughts on the topic? And it's kind of like a mini speech. Okay, so let's test your speaking skills. Okay, and there are going to be marks for this, extra bonuses for the extra special speeches. Okay, don't be afraid. لأن هو الهدف to just erase the fear of speaking and erasing any worries about, not saying the right thing or mispronouncing something. It doesn't matter. يعني أنا ما راح أحاسب على هاي الأمور. I just want to know your thoughts and your good English speaking skills. Okay? Kara, do you have something to say?
Yes, please. Do I have say my own words?
Yes, your own words. Let's say we Google بسرعة للموضوع ونظل ننتظرك. لا, just say whatever comes to your mind with regards to some of the topics. Okay? نبدأ بيوسف. يوسف ويانا?
Of course.
Okay, يوسف. يعني أنا حددت هذا الموضوع بالضبط لك فلازم نبدي بيه. Number 7, يوسف. If I were an emperor.
Allah. If I were an emperor. So, when should I start? From
now.
False statement. He is an emperor.
يعني هو ليش نقول if I were an emperor? I am an emperor. يلا.
I'm sorry miss بس كان عندي شوية نت ضعيف بس عادي تعيدين السؤال يعني بس سؤال اوكي بس
هو
شنو اللي
كأنما يوسف هو هذا ميني سبيتش. انت كتبت لنا سبيتش طبعا ومو بس كتبت سبيتش ألفت لنا كتاب كامل على الإمبراطورية فهسه انطينا لك دقيقة واحدة احكي يعني عن التوبيك. If I were an emperor or I am an emperor, just speak. Whatever comes to your mind, speak. Okay? يعني هو هذا الهدف منه.
First of all, you need to identify yourself for other students, for your people. So you have to be a strong. You have to be a very great person to other people's give you that the nickname or that the name. I mean the emperor. You have to have a good army. You have to have a good people. So I'm out of the word. It surprised me.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. أعتقد الميني سبيتش خلصت.
It surprised me. I can't. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, next. Sorry, I was on mute the whole time speaking. Okay, Yusuf, your mark is 3 out of 5 طبعا. Let's move on to Saba. Saba Ali, are you with us?
Yes, miss.
Okay, Saba number 23. Eating flowers is possible.
Oh my God. Okay.
Okay.
Eating flowers is possible. Okay. So flowers, it is such a beautiful thing in this world. It is such an art. We love to look at it. We love to smell it. But what if we could eat flowers? So I think that flowers, we do eat flowers. In fact, some flowers we do make it a drink, such as in Arabic we say يسمونه ورد الزئبق, I think. This is when we drink it to heal from stomach pain, for headaches, especially in my family. We use it such as like a medication, like sort of medication. But what if we can eat flowers as a meal? I think that's gonna be really weird for me because that's never happened before. But like, if we could possibly eat flowers, that's gonna be really cool because we have a lot of like colors. We have a lot of different smells of the flowers. So I could really imagine how flowers gonna taste.
Wow, wonderful, Sabah. Excellent, excellent.
Thank you.
That's your mark. يعني طبعا إجا بالي fried flowers. But يعني beautiful navigation of the topic. Wonderful, Sabah.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's see. Random names. Ibrahim Razak. Ibrahim, are you with us? No? Ritaj? Shahid Kadhim?
Yes, Professor.
Okay, Shahid, are you ready?
I think I am. I hope, actually.
Okay, Shahid, you can give us number 6, the future of fashion.
Okay, let me just think a bit of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually, the fashion is like a cycle, kinda, because it goes in and out. For example, like the 20 fashion is coming back now in 2020. 2000, I mean. Y2K fashion is coming back, and soon the fashion is gonna change again, and maybe the fashion in later than 2000 is going to come back. Maybe, I don't know. It feels like a cycle. Maybe. That's a hard topic, Professor. Can you change it? I don't know what to talk about.
Okay, but good try. Very mini speech, but it was good. It was good.
It's
I like
really amazing.
I like the fact that you spoke about fashion and going and coming back, and it's like a cycle. That's good. Good. Maybe we'll give you another try later on at the end.
Okay.
But you get a 3 for that. Wonderful, excellent. Okay. Dan. I haven't noticed Dan with us today. Oh, hi, Dan. Sorry.
Hi.
Hello, dear. Okay, I have one particularly for you. What was that about being a vegetarian? Okay, 11. Benefits of being a vegetarian.
I'm not even vegetarian. Well, okay. Well, there are a lot of benefits of being vegetarian, whether it's like health benefits or mental benefits. Speaking like health-wise, I don't know if you know that or not, but milk can literally destroy your like bones. It's not as it is like, it's known about milk that it has a lot of calcium and stuff, but like that's a myth. So it's really not good for your bones. And red meat has a lot of fats, which is also not good for you. So there's that. But mainly most vegetarians or vegan people are that way just for moral or mental reasons. Because you would really feel a certain change if you stopped like feasting on dead things. And even if that sounds ridiculous, but it really helps you sleep at night knowing that your hamburger didn't kill anyone or didn't destroy an animal's family. And I think that it helps you really connect with animals in general and perceive them as something with feelings and to some extent conscious, because they do have feelings. Well, most of them do, and a reasonable number of them do have consciousness. So I think that it really helps you mentally, and it is like if you wanted to be vegan for ethical or moral reasons, then it's cool. And actually, a lot of people with cancer or heart problems or even diabetes are advised to go vegetarian or vegan because it helps them in general. That was awful, sorry.
wonderful wonderful دان، بس سويتي بيه يعني يمكن الكل هسه يشعر بالذنب.
That's my job. I'm happy that I served it.
يعني هسه أنا متندمة البارحة فطرت بسمكة، يعني هسه أنا قتلت يمكن عائلة كاملة من
Yeah, think about the kids.
اي والله يتيمة أطفالها وما أعرف شنو، هسه زوجها يدعى علي وما أعرف شنو السالفة.
I think the problem in like the meat industry in general, it isn't just about killing animals, but it's about how they like. It is a brutal industry. There are animal farms and stuff, and they inject them with hormones, and they do a lot of awful things. So it's not just about killing, really.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Wonderful.
hope I made you all feel guilty, يعني.
I'm sure everyone's feeling guilty. يعني even milk. ليش يعني هذا احنا all our childhood dreams were in drinking milk and being healthy, and now milk turns out to be nothing.
I still I still bet that both of you are gonna have meat for iftar.
What?
I bet you're gonna have meat for iftar still.
Who?
Both of you, regardless of the guilt.
I don't eat meat.
Dan's a vegetarian.
I'm vegan. I don't eat milk, meat, or whatever.
Right, maybe for the students, I guess.
Yeah.
يمكن مصطفى الحكي دخل منا وطلع من الإذن الثانية ولا كأنما.
No, I thought she said she isn't a vegetarian at the beginning.
No, she is a vegetarian.
Yeah,
I am not a vegetarian. I am vegan. Vegetarians don't eat meat. Vegans don't eat meat, milk, honey, everything really.
Any animal product.
Any animal. Yeah.
يعني هسه العسل ايش دخل؟
Just the industry is the problem.
You are an extremist. شايفين عندنا extremist. So Dan is extremist, a veggie extremist, a vegan extremist. Okay. Wonderful, Dan. I love that. That was a beautiful speech. I'm sure يعني if this was a public speech, everyone would be crying for eating a fish for dinner. Okay. Wonderful, amazing. Mustafa, your turn.
Yes.
Okay, Mustafa. This one's going to be difficult.
There is an
number 19.
All right.
Number 19. Fear of the unknown.
Fear of the unknown. When it comes to experiencing new stuff and getting out of your comfort zone, it might be frightening and terrifying at the beginning. But later on, when you start exploring the new area, the new majority of things that you haven't explored or got involved with before, you're gonna find it that it's like anything else that you have experienced. It's just new. Step by step, it's gonna get easier. You're gonna overcome your fear. You have to have trust in yourself. You have to have trust in yourself to overcome those fears. The unknown is
Alright. Let me just نوجهك شوية. How about fear of يعني the afterlife?
Fear of the afterlife. All right.
Because that's a big unknown for us, right?
right? Religion is all about aspects and what have you done with your life. You might be thinking, I might die soon, my time has come, I have few years left, and you might spend your whole life just afraid of that day. You shouldn't spend it like this. You should spend it sharing the days that you have right now with your friends, with your family members. Don't stay frightened of the unknown. What makes life valuable is it doesn't last forever. So don't spend it in fear. Whatever comes next after life, it shouldn't be terrifying for you. You should just welcome it, since afterlife is a part of life, actually.
Wonderful. I think there's a saying in Arabic, "أعمل لدنياك كأنك تموت غدا."
تعيش.
Okay. Sorry?
Yes. المقولة الإمام علي عليه السلام.
Yes. Maytham, would you please say it?
اعمل لدنياك كان يعني تعيش ما حافظ يعني كلش، بس كما تعيش أبدا، واعمل لآخرتك كأنما تموت يعني
كأنك تموت غدا. Excellent, Maytham. So that's kind of like a little bit about your topic about having fear of the unknown. It's like just work every day, and I guess
you'll don't spend it in fear, terrifying.
Don't
What comes
spend it in
next
fear, and
is
I
coming
think
either way if
excellent.
you're terrified. Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Mustafa. Excellent speech.
I honestly thought you were gonna give me April Fool's Day.
I was, but I was thinking, he's preparing for that, so no, I'm going to surprise
I
him.
actually prepared everything in my mind.
كل الملاحظات اتبلشت. Okay, Karar.
Yes.
Number 2, Karar. Books are always better than a movie.
Well, I agree with him. I agree with this concept, because I have read the books and I have saw a movie, but the books it just given me an inspiration, like to know something, to concentrate on something in the book, on the idea or thought of experience. But the movie, it's like entertainment. It's like just for fun, for enjoying your time. But books, it is, in my opinion, it is not enjoying your time. It's to get something from your time, not wasting your time. It's useful to you to read a book, to get an idea from this book, to have a good time and experiences that this book it's real, especially the real books. I mean, I have always wondering what's real and what's not real. So I have especially books that contain real experience, contain and ideas that in our society as a human beings, I mean, not in a particular society, but as a human beings, our issues, our ideas, it's not like the movie. The movie, sometimes there's a science fiction. In the book, I don't know, I don't know that if there is a science fiction book or something like this, but I haven't read anything like science fiction book. I read some real books, self-development, I mean, about society, about how to deal with your issues in life. But the movie, not like this, because there is a huge difference between books and movies. It's not the same. Okay.
Okay. Wonderful.
Thank
Karar.
you.
يعني بصراحة I was thinking you guys were gonna, or whoever I picked for this was gonna say the exact opposite, that movies are better. But thank you so much for your opinion, and it's wonderful to hear that. Thank you for your mini speech. That's your score. Excellent. Okay. Haidar, since you have your hand raised up. Haidar, you with us?
Yes.
Okay, Haidar. Number 15, the power of a lie.
Okay. Actually, when we are talking about the power of words, one important aspect of this word is lie. When you lie, you just feel that everything is. When you lie, you have a special and specific purpose for lying. So you're trying to hide something from somebody. So when you have this lie being told to the other side, then you feel the power of it. That's how we are. You feel anxiety. You feel anxious, and you feel in danger that you must just tell more lies and lies, that you keep the first lie in secret, so you won't be they won't be able to know the exact truth about you and the things that you lied about. So that shows that the words does really have power, and they can affect you, affect your behaviors, affect the way you treat others. As they mention, for example, with it, when you treat somebody with lying, they can see your gestures. Special gestures can give signs and impacts that you are lying. Some fast movements of eyes or gestures of the hands can just give things away, and they just can understand that you're lying. So this power can completely show that how it impacts your behaviors with the other people.
Could you please tell us a little about, because we are talking about power, so it could be positive or negative power. Which sides would you take? Do lies have a positive power or a negative power on its beholder?
I believe it's full of negative powers. So when you tell a lie, first of all, you do not feel relaxed in your mind. And this is the first thing, that you don't feel relaxed or you don't feel comfort, because you're just trying to hide more things. This is the first one. Secondly, it affects badly your body also. So I think all of it is disadvantages.
Wonderful. What about white lies?
Actually, I do not believe in white lies. But the important thing that we have in the religion of Islam, we have three purposes or three parts, three categories that you are allowed to lie. So in just those three, maybe yes.
اوكي، هاي محاضرة كاملة ان شاء الله في اليوم ندرسها. لان كلنا نريد نعرف شو وقت نكذب، شو وقت الكذب حلال. اوكي.
Yeah.
Is hiding something same as lying?
Sorry, Wala, what is it?
Is hiding something same as lying?
Haider, يعني our expert.
What was the question? I cannot.
Is hiding
something
Okay.
same as
No.
lying?
No, hiding is not lying, of course. Actually,
Something no, it's not.
yeah. Actually, there is maybe a logical rule that says ما كل ما يعرف يقال. So actually, you don't have to say everything that you know, but lying is saying the thing that is against the truth, actually. So that's a lie.
اوكي. يلا لا نفتح المجال لحيدر، اليوم يعطينا خطبة.
Yeah, exactly. So just stop me.
Stop asking questions. Okay. Wonderful, Haider.
Thank you so much.
Mustafa Mahdi. Mustafa, are you with us?
Yes, miss.
Wonderful. Mustafa, 21, why I want to be a translator?
I actually don't want to be a translator, but
لا لازم نغير لك الموضوع. إذا أنت ما تريد تصير translator فلازم نغير الموضوع. Okay.
Can I say why I don't want to be a translator?
Okay, wonderful. Why I don't want to be a translator. Go ahead, Mustafa.
Well,
جابك من لغات إذا ما تريد تصير مترجم.
It's just a gate for new things.
Okay, wonderful. Go ahead.
Why I don't want to be a translator? You see that technology is advancing every day and in every aspect. And translators and AI, it's moving so fast towards like smartness or something like that. You can have a good translator and a fast translator device, a handheld one, without having the cost of errors, like the humans' errors with it. Like now, for example, you can even good translators rely on these technologies like Google translators, and nobody using Bing actually right now, but maybe someone is using it. But like being a translator is one of the jobs that can be replaced in the future actually by the AI and by the machines. And it is on actually is so it is so risky to rely on being translator for life, because in the next 50 or 50 years there is no need for a human translator actually. So yeah.
Wonderful. طبعا مصطفى سويت الدفعة كلها دمرت المعنويات.
Everything is replaceable. Even doctors nowadays using apps to figure out the disease by putting the symptoms and.
اي بس الطبيب ما نقدر نستغني عنه، صحيح اكو اب بس من واحد يريد يسوي جراحة هو مو ينزل له اب، بس هسه مصطفى دمركم، يعني انتم عندكم بعد مكملين.
يعني مثل المشين قامت تسوي اللي كلش ريسكي السيرجريز.
That's right. اوكي انا اشوف الكل يحول على اختصاص ثاني، يروح كلية ثانية، والا يعني ماكو فايدة. ولو مصطفى ان شاء الله قريبا راح يقول لنا why or what are the different jobs a translator can have. But مبدئيا excellent مصطفى مهدي, wonderful. That's your mark. Maitham?
Yes.
Okay, Maitham. طبعا يوسف نرجع لك إن شاء الله, نرجع لك if we have time at the end. Maitham. If I was invisible, Maitham.
Invisible?
Number 17. Yeah, Maitham صار superhero. So Maitham, if you were invisible.
Well, I don't know.
شنو عندك فد شي ببالك يا خباثة تريد تسويها؟ احكي بالله خلينا نشوف. If you were
Not
invisible.
invisible, actually. Maybe it could be an invisible person and do something good for people.
Okay.
Like, yes, not just bad. We in human nature we have good side and bad side, but we should increase the good side to do something that helpful to other people or poor people. Like we're in days of martyrdom of Imam Ali alayhi salam. He was good do charity for people, poor people, and without knowing who he is or why he doing this. So this is the example. I want to be an invisible person and do good things to people.
Wow, that was beautiful. Beautiful navigation to the topic. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Let's give you your mark. Mobile. Just a moment, sorry. Okay, I'm sorry about that. Who else would like to participate?
Can I correct?
Okay, Benny. Yes, you may at the end, inshallah. Yusuf.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
thank
Can
you.
you just get me an easy one?
Okay, بنين تدرين شنو? Pick one.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like number 1.
Okay,
So,
wonderful. Go
beauty
ahead.
is not only in the eye of the beholder. Well, and first, I would like to say that there is a lot of beauty in what we see, and but beauty is not only in what we see. Beauty can be found in a lot of places. To be honest, places such as in persons. Like you could find beauty in a lot of people. Inside of them and outside of them, like could be the way that they treat you, could be that their personality, and you could find a beauty in things also, and what they are, and what you like of them. So you could find beauty and even like dark stuff as your aspect of what you see and what you feel about this thing. So you could even find beauty in death. So that's what I think about beauty. Yeah, and that's it.
Okay, I'm really sorry about that. I got a call. Wonderful, Benin. Excellent, my dear. Okay. Although I didn't hear the end part of it, but it was great. It was wonderful. So yours was about beauty is not only in the so that's a 5 for you. Wonderful. No more participations. Wala, would you like to give it a try?
I never thought of it.
Okay, Wala. If you're willing, would you please talk about number 18, why I smile?
Why I smile?
Yes.
I think it's something happens spontaneously. So we have so many things that we should smile about. Being alive, maybe. Being alive itself. And having my family, maybe, is something I'm grateful and I smile about. Actually, I think you gave me a subject that should be like emotion. I really don't like that.
Could you tell us why you smile in particular, or what makes you smile, Wada? What puts a smile on your face?
Actually, you want the truth?
Yes, please.
My cats.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's
They
wonderful. Oh, pets are wonderful.
Yeah, they really so grateful for them in my life. They really changed my. They really changed me. They really changed my personality since I had them. So
Okay,
that's a really huge thing that I smile about.
that's nice. That's really nice to know. Wonderful, Wala. Thank you so much for participating.
Thanks.
That's your mark. Okay, Yusuf, would you like to give it another try?
Yes, miss. Thank you so much for giving me this
Okay,
chance.
the same topic or نعطيك واحد ثاني?
Same one.
Number
The
7.
improv will talk to you.
Okay, يلا Yusuf.
Please, the floor is yours. Get aside. Hi, Mrs. Maha. I am the emperor. And now I need to apologize about what Yusuf said. He was confused, so please forget about it. It's glad to meet you all students here. And now let's begin. I think there is a little mistake with the question. It's not if I were an emperor. Not everybody will be an emperor, just like me. Every 500 years, there is only one emperor comes to this world and rule. So my people and my empire, you have my word to make your world more happy, and this is my duty to do it, and with honor and freedom. And now, if you need to against me, you have to have a good army, a good wise, a good mind. And the end, I won every time. Thank you.
Hi Yusuf, that was wonderful.
Thank you. That was the emperor, not me.
شوفوا يوسف عنده يعني two personalities. اكو يوسف واكو the emperor. اوكي فاحنا بالبداية كنا نحكي ويا يوسف. هذا الثاني يعني حتى نبرة صوته تختلف، حتى قيادته تختلف. اوكي so احنا so Yusuf got a 3 but the emperor gets a 5. Okay. That's wonderful. Thank you very much, Yusuf. That was excellent. Anyone else wants to give it a try? No? No one's willing to talk? إبراهيم رجع ويانا. إبراهيم قبل شوية صحت اسمه شرد. هسه شفته رجع. يلا إبراهيم. إذا اسمع صوتك. زين أنا صحت إبراهيم. أحمد سلطان ليش طلع؟ نعم سبب. عادي موضوع من اختياركم. No worries. No worries.
بهالمواضيع كلها لفت نظري مواضيع 2 ال25 وال26 April Fool's Day. أوكي. يعني راح أحكيها باختصار إنه أنا شنو كنت أقول على هذا اليوم this day. I don't think April Fool's is a good thing because the one who does it's like he's been honest for all years and only like this day. I don't think so because everyone maybe lie every year, not just this day. And 2, you say gross person type I ever getting. Okay, miss. Actually, in fact, I didn't get any bad gift, and even if it was bad, I will try to keep it as long as possible. Because wherever it is, it will remain as a memory from this person. Just that.
Thank you very much سبا. طبعا هاي اللي حكيتيه على الأبريل فول ما أعرف يعني هذا مسمار المصطفى عبد المنعم أو لا
No.
احنا
It's the
استاذ
type of
عندنا
lie.
مقولة بالعراقي انه احنا نمون على الشخص تبعي مثل اختي ان شاء الله وعادي يمون عليها.
It is important to point out that it is a type of lie. Thank you.
حيدر راح يحرمها.
Miss, sorry for
Yes.
interruption, but my phone is gonna die. Can I log out from the lecture?
Yes, you may, Sabah.
Thank you.
That's okay. Yes, it is a form of a lie, Haider, but it's kind of like a prank lie. So I think I'm not sure, يعني religious-wise, if it's acceptable, but socially it's acceptable. يعني for the fun of it. But yes, it could get serious. Some people could get hurt, and it may have a negative effect. But يعني usually it's viewed as a positive.
Yeah,
thing.
you're right. As you mentioned, however, religiously it is not allowed.
It is not allowed.
If it is one for fun or for joking or something.
يعني مصطفى عبد النبيل أنا راح أدخل النار من وراك.
Oh God. لا أستاذ برقبتي. برقبة السيد.
Okay. Wonderful. Anyone else wants to participate? Okay, I think we've had enough for today. Thank you so much to all those who have participated with us. Wonderful. It's always beautiful to have the ability to speak and express yourself. And the aim of this exercise or activity is being able to just generate the ideas in your brain and put them in words, okay? Also trying to lose the fear you have of speaking in public, okay? And I think the online classes, I don't know, but I guess you're able, or for those who are shy from speaking in general, online classes would be a good place to start, okay? Because no one can see you, only your voice is heard, and it's a good practice for you, okay? That's it. That's all I have for today. Thank you all for your attendance. شكرا جزيلا مصطفى عبد الأمير for running the lecture وقنعتني إنه أخذها حضوري أو يعني أقصد live.
It's my pleasure, Professor. We couldn't miss your lectures, obviously.
لا مو يستاهل بونس، يستاهل 2 bonuses، بس احنا نعرف انه مصطفى احنا كل بونس نعطيه نقسمه بالنص، فمصطفى لك 2 bonuses بس راح يصير 1 لان
as long as it's a full mark, it's alright. Thank you, Professor, for the bonuses. You're amazing.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for running the lecture. Thank you everyone else for attending. راح ارجع افتح رابط الحضور لمدة 5 دقائق. Goodbye and have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Miss. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Miss. Have a great day.